لا 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 لا. أتعلم أنا أتعلم. إحنا في المدرسة طلاب نتعلم ويا الأصحاب، نفتح للمستقبل باب، نحيي في الوطن التجديد. إحنا في المدرسة طلاب نتعلم ويا الأصحاب، نفتح للمستقبل باب، نحيي في الوطن التجديد. أتعلم أنا أتعلم حتى أفيد وأستفيد، وأعرف لما أتكلم إنه كلامي صح ومفيد. ليلى لا ليلى لا ليلى لا لا ليلى لا ليلى لا ليلى لا.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Ashraf Habib from Ibn Khaldun School. Yasmin section. English World Class 4, Grade 4, Unit 11, Lesson 1. Reading. Our objectives for today. Number 1. Read, understand, and practice new vocabulary. Number 2. Read, understand, and practice reading the information. Number 3. Answer oral comprehension questions. These are our objectives for today. Our lesson today is about the Sami people. I'd like you now to watch this video before reading.
This is a culture of the Sami people, but we do what we have done in thousands of years. My name is Per Nils and the family name is Päiviö. The name say reindeer herders, but we don't herd them like people believe. We only follow them from the place to place. The modern Sami, now we don't use the reindeers anymore. We use, winter time we use the snowmobiles and summertime the bikes. I think that's the reason why they say modern Sami. Everything is changing, even in the Sami life.
My name is Nils Henrik Vassara. I'm a reindeer herder. I was born and bred up in the mountains up around here, around this area, around Karesuando. My reindeer district is called Könkämmävuoma Sameby. I belong to the northernmost reindeer district in Sweden. Well, my life, it is all about reindeers, and the utmost important thing to us is our animals, without any doubt, without any question of a doubt. That is the way it is. But I have experienced changes of weather. You know, all of a sudden Quicksilver is around about 0 degrees, and 12 hours later you go down to 42 degrees. You know, we have never experienced that sort of changes in that fast time. It's important in the sense that our animals have to get through the snow. In November, December, it was perfect. Yeah, snow was like rain, and they had easy to come through the snow, coming to the lichen, as they eat in the winter time. See, the reindeer's nose it's an amazing thing. It can smell food 1 or 2 meters through the snow. The problem is getting to the food. It was really good until about turn of the year. That made that the snow got really hard on top, and the animals couldn't get through the snow.
I'd like you now to open your pupils book on page 108. What's the title of this unit? This is Unit 11, Life in the North. Before we start our lesson, I'm going to ask you some questions. Did you enjoy the video? Did you? Do you like snow? Yes or no? Okay, most of us like snow. Do you see snow sometimes, often, or never in our country, here in Saudi Arabia? We never see snow because it's a hot country. If there is a snow, will you play in the snow? What will you do with snow? Will you make a snowman? You remember the snowman? Okay. Do you like cold weather or hot weather? Huh? Some of us like cold weather and others like hot weather. I'd like you now to read the title, The Sami People. Do you remember this name? Yes, we had some information about Sami people in Unit 7. Before we read, I'd like you now listen and read in order to get the answer for these questions. Question number 1. Which 4 countries do the Sami people live in? Which 4 countries do the Sami people live in? Question number 2. What is their own area called? What is their own area called? Ready? Listen and read in order to answer these questions.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 108. Reading. Life in the North. The Sami people.
The first Sami people arrived in Europe 7,000 years ago. For thousands of years, they travelled across northern Europe. Today, Sami live in the far north of 4 countries: Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Russia. Sami call this area Sápmi.
Okay, did you get the answer for my questions? I'm going to remind you of my questions again. Which 4 countries do the Sami people live in? Which 4 countries do the Sami people live in? Yes? Yes, you can look at the map and find the answer. Very good. Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Number 2, what is their own area called? What is their own area called? Very good. Sapmi. Okay, we are going to move to the next paragraph. I'd like you now, before listening and reading the next paragraph, try to find the answer for these questions. Number 1. How did most Sami people live in the past? How did most Sami people live in the past? Question number 2. What did they use the reindeer for? What did they use the reindeer for?
The reindeer herds. In the past, the Sami were nomads, and they followed the reindeer herds. They used the reindeer for food, clothes, and tools. They made tents and boots from reindeer skin. They made coats and hats from their wool. They carved needles, spoons, and knives from their antlers. Later, some Sami people stayed on the coast and became fishermen and farmers, but the reindeer have always been important. In the Sami language, there are 400 different words that describe reindeer. Sami still keep reindeer now, but very few people follow their herds. They keep them in one large area. Some herders use snow scooters when they herd the reindeer. These are much faster than sledges or skis.
Okay. Did you find the answer for my question? I'm going to remind you of my question. How did most Sami people live in the past? How did most Sami people live in the past? Yes? Very good. They were nomads and they followed the reindeer herds. They were nomads and they followed the reindeer herds. Question number 2. What did they use the reindeer for? What did they use the reindeer for? Food, clothing, and tools. Food, clothing, and tools. I'm going to add another question. How many words for reindeer are there? How many words for reindeer are there? Excellent. 400. And what is the faster than sledge? What is faster than sledges or skis? What is faster than sledges or skis? Excellent. A snow scooter. We are going to move to the opposite page on page 109. We are going to talk about Sami clothes. Before we start reading and listening, I'd like you to find the answer for these questions. Question number 1. When do Sami people wear their national costume? When do Sami people wear their national costume? Number 2. What color are in these costumes? What colors are in these costumes? Question number 3. What color is the woman's skirt? What color is the woman's skirt? Okay, read and answer.
Clothes. The Sami people make trousers, skirts, and jackets from wool cloth. Usually it is blue. Sometimes it is red or green. Their clothes have colourful borders. They make hats and boots from reindeer fur. Sami people wear this clothing on special days. This is their national costume and they are proud of it. This man is wearing a long blue shirt. It has a border of red and yellow. His wife is wearing a long blue skirt and a red shawl with blue patterns. He is wearing a belt and gloves and he is feeding a reindeer. He looks happy and friendly.
Back to my questions. Question number 1. When do Sami people wear their national costume? When do Sami people wear their national costume? On special days. On special days. Excellent. Number 2. What colors are in these costumes? What colors are in these costumes? Usually blue, sometimes red and green. Usually blue, sometimes red and green. My third question. What color is the woman's skirt? What color is the woman's skirt? Blue. I'm going to add another question. What is the man doing in the picture? You see the man? What is the man doing in the picture? Feeding a reindeer. Feeding a reindeer. Another question. How does he look? How does he look? Happy and friendly. Happy and friendly. Okay, before moving to the last paragraph, I'm going to put 2 questions for you to get the answer for them while listening and reading. Question number 1. Where do many Sami people live now? Where do many Sami people live now? My second question is, when is there snow in Sapmi? When is there snow in Sapmi? Okay, listen.
The Sami today. The Sami people have changed their lives. Once they were nomads. Now many Sami live in towns and villages. They work in hospitals, schools and factories. They speak other languages, but there are schools where children learn their lessons in Sami. There are newspapers, radio and TV programs in Sami, and they have their own national flag. More and more people visit Sami towns and villages. They like the Sami crafts and clothes. The land is beautiful in winter. There is snow from November to May. In Sapmi, you might see the northern lights, and in summer, you can see the sun at midnight.
Back to my questions. Question number 1. Where do many Sami people live now? Where do many Sami people live now? In towns and villages. Very good. My next question is, when is there snow in Sapmi? When is there snow in Sapmi? November and May. November and May. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.